Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about more iOS 18.1 Beta 1 updates currently out now. You just need the iPhone 15 Pro or the 15 Pro Max. So the first cool feature about Apple Intelligence in this new update is that in Photos, there's a huge big update for Apple Intelligence. So if we dive right into Photos here, Apple Intelligence gives you kind of a cool create memory movie using Apple's intelligence. So for example, if you want to put cars in the past one year, we just hit done and it's going to automatically create a slideshow and kind of like a cool presentation of any cars in your library. But sometimes it might be a little buggy, glitchy, because it's still working out and it's still a early beta for a lot of people. So if it bugs on you, if it crashes, cool slideshow with cars, this kind of bases off of what your gallery is on your phone. That's pretty cool. It's a nice, cool slice. Anything with cars really onto it. The Cybertruck and much. That's kind of the new feature with Apple Intelligence in Photos. So kind of depending on your photo gallery, it'll automatically give you a huge slideshow and kind of cool presentation with all the photos that it collects using AI. But the next cool feature is that Apple Intelligence kind of pushes notifications that are important to you. So if we go to our settings here, and if we scroll down to where it says focus, and we go to where it says reduced interruptions, basically kind of learns and pushes out notifications that are and look important to you. So it kind of just learns all the notifications, it learns anything that comes in that is important to you. It'll push through when you are in Do Not Disturb. So another big thing about Apple's intelligence is that now Apple's intelligence is kind of across the whole system, even with third-party apps. So for example, let me jump into notes here. I wrote down a little small sentence, and the cool thing about this is that it's using AI writing tools. So say for example, I click all this section here, and if we scroll over to where it says writing tools, it gives us a new prompt for writing tools to proofread, rewrite for friendly, professional, or concise. So that's kind of like a cool new feature that you don't have to download a third-party app to edit or grammarly check your sentences. It's all basically the ecosystems of Apple. If we say we hit proofread here, it'll automatically proofread. Right now there's no suggestions. So if we go hit done, go back to writing tools, and say if we hit rewrite, it'll rewrite the prompt that we have there for us. So, and we can always revert back to their original one. If we wanted to, we could hit friendly and it's automatically going to rewrite a new paragraph. Sometimes a little buggy because it's still an early beta, but you'll see that it did add a new sentence to it. You can always revert back to the original, professional or concise. So that's a very cool feature with Apple Intelligence. Using writing tools, you don't have to download a third-party app to correctly write your sentences out. Everything is now built into the system. For a lot of people that write emails, it's going to be very helpful to create emails using, say, the professional tab. It'll professionally write it down for you and make it sound very high-end. So I love that new feature. So it's absolutely one of my favorite features so far. So the big feature so far right now is Apple's new Siri. So when you click and hold the button or say the word, and if we ask her a question, it sounds more natural. It doesn't sound robotic like it used to. It sounds more kind of like ChatGPT in a way. So if we ask it a quick question here, what is the weather like today?
Looks like it will be partly cloudy today.
What are the Olympics results so far?
Here's what I found.
Tell me a joke.
A park ranger noticed several $10 bills scattered along a trail. The ranger decided to follow them and came upon a visitor throwing a $10 bill at a deer.
Well, that's a long joke, but it sounds more natural now than it used to. It doesn't sound so robotic. It sounds more, I would say, human in a way. When you ask her any question or any request, it doesn't sound too robotic or paused. So a feature we probably won't be seeing soon, which Apple does confirm. Tim Cook said ChatGPT won't be integrated till the end of the year. So the cool thing about the new features as well is that priority goes across all third-party and Apple apps. So it'll prioritize the main notifications to your phone and Do Not Disturb across many Do Not Disturb options, such as mail as well. It will prioritize important mail and it will show you direct directly right up top in your lock screen in Do Not Disturb. Another feature that Apple did add to the system is if we go to our settings, Emergency SOS via satellite is available now in Japan for iPhone 14, 15, and newer. People have been reporting new bugs that they've seen in this early beta. And if we go to our clock widget here, a lot of people have been saying that the clock widget, the seconds going around the clock, are not functioning correctly. There's a little bit lag and bugs here and there. Other than that, other widgets have been reported as buggy, that it's not updating the weather app or any other widget. A lot of bugs still to report and show in the early betas of iOS 18.1. So the wallpaper bug is still there. So if we swipe here, it dims down the wallpaper. It doesn't show that much here on this one. We swipe down here, swipe up, so it kind of dims down that wallpaper. So that bug is still there. A lot of, for battery life and performance, battery life is about the same really. It hasn't changed. So if we go to our battery life here, and then we go to battery health, we're at 90% of 301 charging cycles for this iPhone 15 Pro Max, for this iPhone, and for the update as well. So battery life is doing pretty good during the day. Battery life is doing pretty good in this update. Like I said, iOS 18.1 and iOS 18.1 re-release, battery life has stayed the same. With performance and battery heat, there hasn't been any trouble with battery heat on the back. It stayed nice and cool. Sometimes using Siri or using the phone in general, it's a lot of processing power in the background, so you might feel sometimes a little heat. Sometimes I do feel heat in the back, but that is normal due to Apple's intelligence. Performance wise, I haven't had any bugs or any going between different websites or different pages. I haven't had any bugs or glitches here and there, but it's still an early beta and there's still going to be some sort of bugs or glitches or performance wise. But like I said, for me, it stayed the same. Performance has actually improved on my phone. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. That's just a couple of new features that I wanted to show you guys and how Apple Intelligence has really improved in the early first couple of days of this release. Siri has actually changed the voice during the process of this release. I've noticed when I first downloaded it sounded the same as the older Siri, but now they've improved the Siri to act and sound more natural for any requests that you ask her. Performance wise, like I said, it stayed the same. I haven't had any bugs lately between different apps scrolling through Safari, but it also improves a lot of performance for older devices as well. And if you guys already have this update and you've used the new Apple Intelligence, please let me know down below what you think of it and what device you have it on. And that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave the link to this wallpaper down below in the description. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't yet already to be updated with new feature updates, Apple news, and releases. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.